Hello, this is John Wright again with lesson 4, and we're going to start off with a type of pattern that has triplets running through it, like a. And to do this, I'm going to, well, let me just show you. Really underneath all that is, and you'll notice I'm playing with some little accents here, and you get accents by using stick height to do that on the hi-hat or whatever drum you happen to be playing. Now, but I'm not going to do all that busyness. I'm just going to kind of do the just that kind of a feel to it, but it still has that triplet underneath it. Sometimes raise up the hi-hat to kind of get that feel. Then we'll play on 2 and 4 on the snare. Neat little thing to do is like a little, I'm just doing on the snare drum, starting off with the left stick. And well, anyway. Notice right there, I did a little, I'm just bouncing the stick off the hi-hat and then down to the snare drum, and then I close off both feet to kind of slam a door shut, like that. Sounds even cooler on like an acoustic set, real acoustic set. And that's a neat little feel that you can use. And the next little pattern I want to go over is a pattern a friend of mine by the name of Steve McLam, who plays at Northwood Temple Church in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Did this on a song, For I Exalt Thee. On the chorus, he did a little pattern on the ride cymbal. Then slowly, I'm going to do it slowly, where he goes, boom, tom, tom. So he does the snare, these 2 toms, he comes back snare, then does the next 2 toms down. I'm getting that bouncing thing by just kind of letting my fingers just kind of. Then on the verse, just something crisp and tight to get out of the way of the words. Okay, that's that. And then the next thing I want to do is like a jungle beat that sort of like in the song Sing, 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 made popular back in the Big Little Band days. But what you do is on the bass drum and your hi-hat, make sure your hi-hat's nice and loud when you pop it shut. Then you do some tom work that's kind of, that syncopates all that, like. You're probably wondering, what in the world was I doing? I'm just starting off with an open hi-hat and going. Notice how I pop off on that. And my left stick and my left foot are going to get to do the same thing on beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So you're going to start on 1 with an open hi-hat. So these two sticks right here are going. And you can do this on the ride cymbal. And to do this, I'm kind of just letting it kind of pivot between these fingers right here. And on the bass drum, I'm just popping like it, popping the bass drum on beat 1 and some other places that feel good. You know that song. Sing, sing, sing. That's how that works. And sometimes it's best to do just a few things on the floor toms. It makes it more dramatic. Like you know, like that. It kind of gives that kind of more of a dramatic feel. And then let's see. If you happen to be doing a fast tune and you need it to really kind of cook, you may want to do 16th notes on the hi-hat. And you know, we've done 8th notes on the hi-hat where you do 8 of them in a measure, like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we've got quarter notes on the hi-hat that we did 1, 2, 3, 4 when you want it to be kind of chilled out, or on the ride cymbal, either one. But then what if you want it to really kind of be very busy in the background, like a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and to where you have 16 notes taking place in just one measure, like a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E. Notice I'm giving that accent with the right stick, a 1E and a 2E with the stick height. But let's put that 2 and 4 on the snare with the right stick. Then let's add the bass drum beat to it. Boom, 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 boom. Make it funky. Boom, 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 boom. And you got to feel that where it's popping in at with your drumsticks. Boom, 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 boom. Then you play it. Boom. You say, what did he do just then? I just started doing the same 16th notes, except I left my left stick on the snare drum, and I just let my right hand kind of drift around to these other toms. And I'm letting my sticks be really relaxed, my fingers relaxed, and I'm trying to get the same stick height as I play all this, unless I want to do an accent, but I'm trying to keep it very nice and even so I don't rush or slow down. And you want to be able to where I'm doing that with just fingers. Nice little drill to do just to make sure you're nice and steady and even. Okay, now in the next video that we'll do, number 5, we're going to focus on military type style of playing where you have this kind of like where we use rolls, roughs, where you let the right stick or the left stick drag a couple of times before the other stick pops in. And a flam is just where you go pop like that, just but. And but we're going to experiment. But I'm going to show you that on a real snare drum. And I'll just pull out my real snare drum for that lesson and to show you a few other things about the rudiments that can help you as you play. But it's a lot of times if you're playing a military style, just a little preview here. Just can I get a beat going? Just like that, and you can get but I'll cover more of that, and you'll see more, and we'll talk about how to do a double stroke roll and a buzz roll and some things like that on a real snare drum, because it's kind of more responsive and you kind of get more of a feel of what it would be like. So look for lesson number 5 next.